Hi Taurus, welcome. So Taurus, this is going to be a reading. I'm going to start with the spiritual general messages and then I'm going to go into the you versus them love reading. And my readings are timeless, so I just trust that whenever you find this, that's when it's for you. And my goodness, Taurus, when I was meditating before starting the video, which I always do to get messages for those of you who may be tuning in, you could cut the tension with a knife. Like it felt very intense and tense. So I'm not sure what you have going on, but hopefully we can get to the bottom of it. I do want to say your first card out though is quite a positive energy, which is talking about looking for the positives in any situation, looking for the silver lining, the opportunities that are being presented to you. It talks about collaborating with others, getting assistance where you need it. Yeah, and it's about possibilities, right? Which sometimes can be difficult to see when we're standing in negativity or problems or darkness, you know? I also got a bit of energy around shadow work as well when I was in the meditation, and I want to say I got that in Scorpio's reading too. Some of you could be connecting with Scorpio. But again, it is a very intriguing energy. And yet the encouragement here, right, from the cards, from Spirit, is to welcome this. All right. So let's see what else we have here for Taurus. What else for my Tauruses? You have the card of the past and past lives. It's always a very interesting card to get for me. Whoop. There's 4. Then you have the Lovers, nothingness, and celebration. Really interesting, right? So some of you, this may be signifying that you are connecting with a significant person in your life, a soulmate that you may have had a past with or past lives with, if you believe in that. And it seems to be coming out of nowhere. So I don't know if you're reuniting or reconnecting with, you know, somebody from your past, a family member, a friend, a lover, who knows. But I feel like that message is here for a lot of you. And it is holiday season here in the US. So I think holiday season always kind of brings out like that nostalgic type of vibe where you may be reaching out to people you haven't had lost contact with or haven't talked to in a while. And if that's not been on your radar, FYI, somebody from the past may be showing up, or you might find yourself inclined to reconnect with an old friend, an old flame. Check up on your Meemaw that you haven't talked to in a while, you know, something of that nature going on here. They are highlighting relationships, okay, your social network, your friendship group in particular, but this also talks about love and family. So, and I feel like this is also kind of coming out of nowhere, right? Like somebody could have been fallen off of your radar and then boop, there they are. You know, you run into them at the mall or shopping mart, or you hear a song that reminds you of them, or they message you out of nowhere, things of that nature. Okay, so I feel like people kind of coming out of the woodwork, or a certain person coming out of the woodwork. And I'm feeling this more towards the holiday time. All right, but the timelines will be different because there's many of you watching. But let's go a little bit further and see. And I want to go back to what I felt earlier. Like you could cut the tension with a knife. So this might also be somebody that you've had tension with in the past, and or you could find yourself in surroundings or around people where maybe there's some tension there, right? So let's see. You have the 9 of Cups. Whoop. Let me see, get a card. Fly over there. Put it back in the deck. Sorry about that. Okay. You have the 9 of Cups. What else? If I can wrangle my cards. The 4 of Swords, Temperance, and the Sun. Ooh, I love this energy. This is about chilling out. This is about having a good time. This is about celebrating and recognizing your blessings and being grateful for what you have currently going on in your life, Taurus. a time for thanks, if you will, for those of you who are celebrating Thanksgiving. But this is also about finding your happiness, right? Prioritizing your emotions, prioritizing how you feel, doing things that feel good to you, not because you have to, not because somebody wants you to, but because you want to, you know, and finding some peace in that. I also feel like self-care vibes coming through these cards, you know, taking good care of yourself, pampering yourself, just allowing yourself to feel like the worthy, divine, beautiful, loving Taurus that you really are. Ooh, I love that. Okay, so let's go a little bit deeper here. You know, when you're in that space of feeling good about yourself, when you're in that space of knowing your worth, you have such a gift to give everyone that is around you, because you shine, you just radiate love when you're in that feeling, when you're in that emotion. Think of you on your best days. Are you not at your peak on your best days? Are you not the most helpful, the most clear, you know, the most loving version of yourself? And that's why I say, like, the only priority I think any of us as human beings should have on a day-to-day basis is allowing ourselves to feel good, to feel worthy, to feel loved, to feel happy, to feel blessed. And yeah, I know that's easier said than done, trust me. But it benefits you in every single way, as well as every single person that you touch and every single person that's around you. So have you ever met, like, I had an uncle who, like, his laughter could light up a room. And he's passed away now, God rest his soul. But, like, anywhere he went, you knew he was there because you could hear his laughter. And it was so contagious. Like, there was something about his spirit that was just so high vibing. It just, like, really made you happy to be around him. And he understood it. Like, he got it. You know, he was somebody who put kindness first, you know what I mean? But he also always knew how to have a good laugh, and there's something so endearing about that. So anyways, can you relate? All right, so the World card, the Strength card, what else for my Tauruses? The Chariot. Wow, you have some powerful stuff going on here, but it's all good. It's all good. So this is about overcoming your worst fears for some of you, or overcoming something that you've been struggling with. It's about having the strength to break old patterns, to break old behaviors. It's about moving forward in a fast, progressive way towards what it is that you're wanting. And a lot of you, what you're wanting is a sense of sustainability in your life, comfort, security, that financial freedom for some of you. And I feel like that stability is wanting to enter the scene, right? And things progressing in a very high vibing way for you. Also, the Chariot sometimes can signify travel, movement. I feel like it's traveling season as well, or just a lot of things going on, right? That may require action from you. But I feel these to be pleasurable. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting like an image from the movie Bruce Almighty. I know this is random, but I'm gonna tell you. And you know, like, he's trying to woo Jennifer Aniston in the movie, right? And there's a scene where, like, he's like trying to make her feel pleasure, you know. And in the movie, obviously, he's omnipresent. He's God, right? And he's like, pleasure, 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 and just like overdosing her with pleasure. I know if you've seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. And that's like, that's what I'm feeling here. That's why I got an image of that clip. Like, it's all about pleasure. Which, you know, as a Taurus, you know, Taurus is known for being hedonistic. And I say that in all the nicest ways. That's kind of your thing, you know what I mean? Like, you don't mind a little indulgence. All right. Okay, Knight of Wands. What else? Three of Pentacles. Four of Wands, really nice. And the Page of Swords. So yeah, there's a whole lot of movement and shaking going on around here, but I feel this to be, again, like pleasurable, things that are fun to you, things that feel good to you. And if you're not in that spot, Taurus, this is your permission to prioritize those things in your life. And watch as your life changes as you start to prioritize feeling good. But I also feel like this is talking about getting new ideas as well on how to make things work in your life, people you want to collaborate with. Again, showing your social circle here, a union, friendships, families, things of that nature. There is positive momentum in that arena. The Three of Pentacles to me is like coming together for a common purpose, or having the right building blocks to build on something that is solid and firm. So I feel like, if the energy has been erratic, inconsistent, in and out, or tense, right? Because let's go back to that. I got that earlier. Things feeling tense in your body or tense within a relationship. I feel that energy stabilizing, right? As you kind of allow yourself to be a little bit more lighthearted, and therefore let yourself off the hook, and perhaps some other people, or specifically someone that you may have a history with or a past life with. But it looks to be, to me, a time to focus on commonalities as opposed to differences, and reconnection, and it's beautiful. So let's get a guidance card, and then we're going to go to the love reading, the you versus them. What is the guidance for Taurus here? You have the card 38. I can stop attracting don't wants by attention. I can stop attracting don't wants by attention to do wants. Nice. You cannot rid the world of things that bother you. You have got to rid your vibration of the things that bother you. And when you rid your vibration of the things that bother you, no things that bother you can come. But you cannot really rid anything from your vibration technically, because there's no exclusion in an attraction-based universe. The only way to stop attracting something that you don't want is by giving your attention to something you do want instead. Take small steps in this and see as it changes your life. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Love it. Okay, Taurus, love that energy. I am going to go to the love reading now, so give me a second. I'm going to clear the table, and I will be right back in just a second, so stay right there. Welcome back. All right, Taurus, now we're going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it is a general reading. Okay, so don't make something resonate if it doesn't. The roles also can be reversed, so feel free to flip the message if you need to. And oh my gosh, what are the odds? I got the card of intensity. And if you watch the spiritual part of the reading, the very first message I got was about tension and an intense type of feeling. So I just think that's hilarious that I just got that card for you. And also, if you didn't watch the spiritual part of the reading, why not? Why not? Go back and rewind it. So let's see your person. How are they showing up then, Taurus? For Taurus's person. Ooh, very interesting. The burden. Okay, so you may feel very intensely about this person, or have a very intense opinion or fixation or a fixed opinion about this person. You are a fixed sign, Taurus, so you do tend to make up your mind about people and situations, and you don't tend to deviate from that, which I totally understand as a fixed sign myself. But sometimes that can come off very intense, right? Now, this person has the card of the burden. Check that depiction out there, right? So it could be that this person has been quite burdensome to you, and maybe, that's why you have an intense opinion, and or it could be that they feel that way about you, Taurus. And or it could just be that they have a lot of burdensome things on their plate right now that is weighing them down energetically. But if you look at the depiction, The guy is quite literally pointing to your energy, so I feel like that means something. Okay. But let's see. We're going to get a little bit more details. We're going to look at what led up to the now. So most recent past. Then we're going to look at how you both think and feel about each other in the now. And then most likely outcome. So recent past for Taurus, when it comes to specifically this connection, the Magician, Ace of Cups. And I don't know what other zodiac sign I got this song in, but it's the Red Clay Stripes. And he says, and you keep on loving me, love me the way that I am, and I keep on wondering why. Check that song out. I think that's titled Wondering Why. First of all, it's just an excellent song, but it also may resonate with you. Okay. So then you have the Lovers and the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. It was Capricorn. I think it was last month. Anyways, take it or leave it. Okay, lots of cards out. So this is showing up in the recent past or what led up to the now events. So I feel like this is you manifesting quite literally love within this connection, feeling a very spiritual or intuitive vibe around this connection, and yet a very protective, guarded stance here showing up. So I do feel like, Taurus, that you're a fierce provider and protector when you're in love with somebody or when you have love for somebody. And so it's kind of no surprise to me that this is showing up. So it seems like there is like a bubble of protection around the connection. And I feel this is actually coming from you, but you know, take it as it resonates. That could be like an ethereal term. But yeah, it's quite simply manifesting love within the connection. Let's see this person's past then. What led up to the now? What set the stage here? Queen of Swords. Like, I feel like when I look at the Seven of Wands, it's like willing to go to battle, you know, for a person, willing to stick up for somebody because you love them, because you care about them, which is such a Taurus trait, right? All the reasons why I love my Taurus people. But this person's energy seems a little different to me. So they have the Queen of Swords here, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. There's some sort of fear around the truth being told here. I just want to say that straight out. Like a sense of like misunderstanding almost. I don't know if you've had some misunderstandings with this person in the past, or maybe they felt really burdensome to you, or maybe they felt like they were being a burden upon you, Taurus. I feel like this person has a lot of skeletons in their closet, like in general. And sometimes it's hard for them to see past their mistakes or see past their own like misgivings. And yet I feel that there is some awareness showing up around it, meaning like they are trying to work on this or like better themselves. This person thinks often about where they went wrong and not often enough about what they did right. So I feel like a very self-critical energy showing up around this person as well. That could just be their MO in general, or it could just be when it comes to this connection. We shall see. But like, I feel like your energy when it comes to them is very crystal clear, and then when I tap into theirs, it's very muddied. So it's an interesting start to the reading. Let's go further. In the now, Taurus, how do you see this person? What do you think of them? What are you thinking about them? What is Taurus thinking? The Chariot, the Queen of Wands, ooh, Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. So that's an interesting vibe, right? This is showing up in your perception of them. So the Chariot is progression and movement forward, right? Queen of Wands is a very determined, confident, sometimes egotistical vibe. And then the Two of Pentacles is kind of going back and forth between that and this very intuitive, emotional, sensitive energy. So I feel like this person quite literally has two sides to them. There's the side of them that gets things done, that knows what to do, that's very confident in what they do. And yet there's this insecure part of them that shows up that's very sensitive, especially to, you know, criticism, or maybe their own, because I got own worst enemy. They maybe struggle with their own sense of self-worth or their own sense of well-being even. And yeah, this kind of makes their personality a bit back and forth. I wanted to say bipolar. They could literally be bipolar, but it doesn't have to be. Just wavering, okay? What do they think about you? What does this person think about Taurus then? There's that song again. I don't know what happened, but it sure happened on paper. There's a message here about this person kind of needing to own up to something possibly, or examine their own misgivings or flaws, something of that nature showing up. This is how they see you though, Taurus, which is totally Taurus vibes. That's Taurus energy. That's Taurus energy. Deeply emotional vibe here, slightly overwhelming and yet hopeful. So I feel like this person sees you, Taurus, or thinks about you in a very positive light. They see you as somebody who's a natural caregiver, somebody who they can count on, rely upon. Not just when it comes to, you know, their practical needs, but maybe also their emotional needs. And yet it feels overwhelming to them at times. Like it feels like a little bit too much. Maybe their feelings for you or the intensity of the connection. I'm not really sure what's creating that, but they're very hopeful here, right? This is about healing, faith, and manifestation too of a wish or a desire. So this person has their sights set on you, and or they're very hopeful about the connection, or maybe healing the connection with you if you've had some sort of tension, okay? But let's go deeper into the heart space. How does Taurus feel about this person underneath it all? The Nine of Pentacles. Wow, your cards are just right there. All right, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Well, this is a I can do it all by myself type energy, very independent. This is communication. This is also communication. And then things moving forward, and then some sort of equal give and take here. So I feel like for some of you, this is kind of what I'm feeling. You can do this all on your own. You're a very independent sign, right? And you may actually boast about that, or talk about that, or tell this person like, you know, I am good on my own, or I can do things on my own, or whatever. You know, that may be a trait of yours that you're actually quite proud of or vocal about. But I also feel like, Taurus, it's nice to have reciprocity though. It's nice to have an equal give and take, or people there to back us up when we need them. So there's finding like this balance when it comes to those two energies within your relationship sector, and specifically with this person. But I actually feel like you have a lot to say right here when it comes to this person, either about them or to them. And I feel like, you know, a good conversation in order for things to move forward, or to clear the air, if you will, if you've had some sort of issue. But either way, I feel like this is all about clearly communicating how you're feeling in a way that is balanced and respectful, that gets you what you're looking for in return, and that really being key right now. So let's see this person. How are they feeling underneath it all? Seven of Cups, Five of Cups. Yeah, because I I feel there's an imbalance in the way that you're perceiving things and the way that this person is perceiving things within the connection. And I'll show you why. 6 of Wands and the Hierophant. Ooh, 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 interesting. Ooh, a hawk. Sorry, ADD. There's a big ass hawk right in that lawn right there. I could see it through the window. Anyways, the first thing I got was a savior complex. I don't know if that's you or this person. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But there's a sense of like this person kind of feeling down and out and confused, and then, you know, either overcoming that or rising above that energy and then kind of finding their way. Okay, so, and I'm getting terms like what once was lost is now found. Where there was darkness, there is now light. So there's some sort of light being shed on an unawareness here that I feel this person had as it comes to the connection. And I feel like that's what that 7 of Swords was in the past, this hidden type of energy, right? Or there's something they've been grappling with within themselves also that may need to be communicated, okay? But it's like they're seeing the light here, right? They're having hope. Like hope is being renewed, faith is being renewed in this person's heart space after a time period of feeling hopeless, you know, or without, unsure, uncertain. Yeah, I'm getting a song. Really? All I heard was the hook of it. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. And it was, hallelujah. And I was like, oh, that's a religious song. And then as it came through, it's Raining Men. That's the song. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Okay. Take it or leave it. I don't know. It could just be my ADD brain. All right, let's go into the most likely outcome then, which of course can be changed with free will, always, but, oh, no. Let's see. Possible outcome for Taurus, the Fool. You gonna give this person a chance, or are you gonna hold on to the past? That's kind of your choice here, right? Are you gonna, if it's not that, it's like, are you gonna try something new, or are you gonna stick to what you know? That's the question to ask yourself. And if what you've been doing has been working and you feel good about the results that you're getting, keep doing it. But if it's not giving you the results you wanted, or it's not feeling good, change it up. Change it up. Change up your approach, the way you think about it, the way you choose to feel about it, things of that nature. Some of you have been really stuck on something in not the most positive way. I'm actually getting pressure in my chest. Oh, and isn't that weird? Because I got that song, Pressured. Or no, not that song. I got that message about you can cut the tension with a knife. So I feel a lot of pressure. There's like a lot of pressure to try something new, but there's a resistance around that. There's a hesitancy there. There's there's an uncertainty showing up. Like, if I open up, if I try something new, there's a pessimism around it. Then this could go wrong, this could go wrong, this could go wrong. I don't trust this. I don't like this. I feel stuck. Like, those are the type of thought patterns that I feel around this energy. And I feel this to be you, but it could also be the person that you're connecting with. But it's very closed off and not in the most positive ways. And it's like Spirit is trying to create an opening here, a blessing. But you got to be a cooperative component. So how do you get unstuck when you feel stuck? You look for the improvement as opposed to the problem. You reach for the solution as opposed to the what's wrongness, right? You reach for a better feeling thought and a better feeling emotion and a better way to look at it, right? And then from that better feeling space, you start attracting better outcomes, but you also start getting ideas about better actions to take. So it feels like it's serving you, right? To like explore, you know, or get stuck on, or what is the word I want? Dwell, possibly. But it's actually hindering you, Taurus, when really what they're wanting you to do is to take a chance on seeing the good, seeing the positive, the likes as opposed to the not likes when it comes to this person, when it comes to this connection, but also life in general, right? And see if that doesn't jar things out of a stagnant or stuck or confusing period. So let's see this person's most likely outcome. Ace of Cups, the High Priestess, Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords. This person is afraid of loss, afraid of starting over, and yet there's love here, and yet their intuition is guiding them, right? Ace of Cups and the High Priestess. This is genuine love, okay? This is opening their heart. This is listening to their inner voice, listening to their intuition, and that kind of being the next stepping stone from them, for them. But then it's like as soon as this energy clears, then they start going into the Nine of Swords. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have taken a different action. Maybe, like this person gets so stuck on the rightness or the wrongness or the maybes or the ifs, ands, or buts, and it just keeps them in a perpetual state of anxiety, right? And this is what they're needing to work on. This is what the burdensome energy from the past is. They may look at you or other people and say, it's because of them I feel this way, but it's truly because of them. It's because of the way they're perceiving it, choosing to think about it, choosing to react, that is creating that burdensome energy. And until that light bulb goes off within them, they're going to repeat this. But I feel like there's an opening here, right? Where enlightenment wants to come in, where they're getting new information that's helping to ease or soothe this energy. So it's kind of up to them, just like it's up to you, Taurus, as to how this truly, truly pans out. But I do feel genuine love here, and, you know, a chance to heal, or a chance for hope and faith to come in. And I love that. So let's see what the guidance cards have to say. Guidance. Card number 37. Didn't you just get this one? My attention to unwanted can't defy the law of attraction. No, this is different. If your life has caused you to ask for an improved situation, no matter what it is, and you're no longer offering chronic thought vibrations that are opposite of your desire, your desire must come to you. But you cannot continue to keep alive within you vibrational patterns of what you do not want and then receive what you do want. It will defy the law of attraction. Sorry. That's solid advice there, Taurus. Card number 37. Wow. Woo! Very interesting and deep reading. I love this. And interestingly enough, I've been getting a lot of messages in November for many of the zodiac signs about like kissing and making up, making amends, or healing things within yourself that you've been stuck on, okay? So I kind of love that. I'm getting that for a lot of the same message for a lot of different signs. So it's in the air. Anyway, zodiac signs you might be connecting with or have in your chart. Taurus, I have Taurus here. But I also have Aquarius and Pisces and Virgo. Capricorn, Aries, Cancerian energy, and Gemini, and Leo. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it is a general reading, so it could be dealing with any sign. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any future content. Also, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do go live over there. just for random chitty chats. But if you're interested, you can follow me there. All of it linked in the description and in the about section. And I am also, can I talk? Sorry, hold on. Okay. It's like my mouth. It's like my mind was moving faster than my mouth. I don't know. I am also in the Fab Over 40 competition because I am 40 and I do feel fab. And we're almost down to the final rounds. You can vote for me for free if you would like to do so in the community section. It's linked there. It's also linked on my Facebook. It's pinned at the top of the page. You can vote daily, and I would really appreciate that. Please don't pay to vote though, guys. Just use the free vote. It's really not that serious, but it would be cool to win. So I appreciate all of the love and support either way. And I'm wishing you all of the best, Taurus. And until next time, my friends, namaste.